Hello! Hello again. Hi. How's your night going? Hello, Nabu. How are you doing? Hello. I'm a little... right now. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be this upset. Banging my head against Elden Ring? Oh yeah! How are you liking it? It's really good, I think. I haven't played all that much of it yet. But what I played is really good. Struggling hard, yeah. Have you played other Dark Souls games? Oh, that music is too loud. I guess I didn't turn it down as much as I thought. So I'm kinda meh. Just at the moment. I don't know if you saw that I started streaming earlier. Beaten Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and tried Sekiro? Oh! Is it that much harder than Dark Souls 1, 2, or 3? I know Sekiro is not for me. I couldn't get very far in that game at all. That game was not my speed. I don't know. It's not really as combat heavy. It's more, there's a lot of stealth and a lot of weird split-second timing. Might have lost patience with the Souls-like. That makes sense. I definitely feel like there's less time to like grind yourself against games these days. So anyway, as you can see, I'm Sakura today. I'm not the maid outfit. So I started a stream a little bit earlier, and even used cheats to make the grinding easier? Oh. For this particular game? There's cheats already? Or do you mean for other Dark Souls games? Oh, for Elden Ring specifically? Wow. How is there cheats? Didn't it just come out? Or do you mean like being cheap? Infinite runes! Oh, so there's like an exploit. That's kind of cool. So yeah, I mean, I do love this this cosplay, and obviously the maid outfit is it's not what I wear all the time. But anyone who watches this stream knows that that's what I do primarily. I primarily do the maid. Well, anyway. So I got over the stream today, and I was looking at myself, and you know, I'm expressive, right? So I was doing this, like that, like wide eye, and it wasn't working. And I would do this, and the expression would be like that. I'm like, what happened to my eyes? What's wrong with my eyes? Why can't I do this? That's how I look surprised. I can't be surprised by anything anymore. So I couldn't figure out what was wrong, because I thought it had always worked before. Like, I don't remember having a problem with it in the past at all. But I couldn't figure it out, so I don't know, I did all kinds of things. I restarted my computer, I restarted my iPad, well, anyway, I had to go so far as to reset. I did a factory reset on VCFace, which is just the software that does all this, and apparently, well, that didn't fix it. So, from what I understand, my main avatar is just broken. I don't know when that happened or why, but I can't do this. Which means I can't be surprised by anything. So I don't know. I'll have to go figure it out. But I'm kind of upset because obviously it's my maid avatar. It's my maid costume. That's really sad that it doesn't work. I'm going to try and fix it. I'm sure I can. It'll just take time. But I had to reset all the settings. And I don't know what they were. I didn't write them down. I was such in like a, I don't know, like a panic or whatever to get everything ready. I'm like, oh, the stream's gonna be a whole hour late, and I haven't streamed in days. I'm letting people down. So I was in a rush because I thought that would fix it, and it didn't. So now I don't know if my settings are right. I don't know if I'm moving properly anymore. I'm such a I'm such a perfectionist. I'm like, oh, the settings are different now. It's gonna be messed up. But that's probably not true. It'll probably be fine. I just need to chill out. It's hard to do for me. Anyway. We're playing more Return to Shironagasu Island. Sorry if I'm being dramatic. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a dramatic person. Kelp! Yeah. We're gonna see some kelp today. Eat some kelp? No. No. Oh yeah! I'm like, I actually should be doing really well. So, I've been working a lot on my game. And yesterday I worked, I don't know if you saw Twitter, I worked 20 hours straight, I think, on it. Because I started at 2 a.m. And...
Well done, peasant!
Thank you! Welcome, Gantz. And it's almost done. It's so close now. Like, I know I've been saying it's almost done for like 2 weeks now. It's so close. Hello, welcome, Gantz. How are you doing? Hope your night is going well. I haven't seen you stream in a while, but I guess, you know, there's a lot going on. I haven't been streaming either. Distant screaming? Oh no! I hope you're okay. I'm a little bit sad just right now, but that's just because my maid avatar is broken. I need to fix it. And apparently it was broken for weeks now, and I just didn't notice. But that's one of those things when you notice, you can't go back. I can't look at it again and be like, oh, it's fine. It's broken. That's why I did this 12-hour stream last time. Only had one stream that week. Yeah, it's... For me, it's winter. I fucking hate the winter. It's too dark. It's too cold. I can't go outside. I'm a jogger. I like to jog, but I hate the cold so much that I don't leave the house like all winter. That's why I get sucked into so many projects. Why I'm making so many avatars and working on my game. So it's almost done. It's very, very close. I don't normally leave the house, but I like having the option. I mean, I don't go places, but I do exercise and hike and go for walks. So, I got in all the sprites, sound effects and such. I think the only thing I have to do now is play the whole game through myself to make sure that everything works properly, that all the grammar and spelling is at least as close to as good as I can get it. And then I'm making very minor tweaks because sometimes one of the character sprites doesn't look exactly right for what they're saying, so I have to just like change it a little tiny bit. But other than that, it's ready. And the two people who I really want to play it are in chat right now. I'm so excited. Who wants to play it first? I'm excited. I'm so glad you're excited. I can hear the world premiere from the Game Awards in my head. Oh no, Dibs and me. It actually doesn't matter. I'll send it to both of you, and then, you know, I'd obviously like to watch. Oh no, I'm gonna cry. Don't cry. Emmy, stop. Anyway, I would like to watch you play my game. So I'll send it to you, and just let me know ahead of time. Maybe on Twitter or something when you're or Discord when you're gonna play, so I can watch. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna say this now, and I'll say it later. I do want criticism. If it's not good, or if there's something wrong with it, I do honestly want that feedback, because the game is really important to me. So I can't just have people who like it and tell me that they like it. Or I can't have people pretend to like it, is what I mean. Kind of scared of spoilers now. Just don't watch. Just don't watch Nebu if he plays it first, and Nebu don't watch Gantz if he plays it first. Is it a full stream or a prologue to a stream? That's an excellent question. So that's another thing that I have to do. I replay the whole game at like a moderate pace, at like the pace that somebody playing it for the first time might play. I think it's probably 3 or 4 hours long right now. I'm not positive. If you played it really fast, like if you were kind of just skimming the dialogue, not really taking your time to read it, it might be 2 hours. I think it's about 4 though. That's a full stream? Yeah, I think so. Watch me be totally wrong. But I think so, because I was replaying it today, and I got to only the 3rd or 4th scene out of maybe 10 or 15. Free content! Yes, it is. Too much water, 0 out of 10. Something for everyone. Wait, what? 0 out of 10. IGN, you fucking weird. Everyone will hate it. So yeah, so I should be able to send it out. God, and hopefully it works. I know it works on my computer, but sheesh, I've got a beefy computer, so that would kind of suck if I sent it to people and it didn't work. Too much water. It does take place on an island. Spoiler. I mean, it's literally in the name. Saigoshima. It means last island. Or the ending island? I'm not sure. Kind of similar to this name. This name. A little bit. Although I made it up first. I started writing it way before this game came out. Return to Shironagasu Island, where you don't go to the island. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, I like how we just have the one save. Nah, I've been saving. Josh taught me that. Always save. Okay, let's go ahead and play. Need to get over my maid avatar being broken. Oh god, what was happening? Oh, that's right, we were unlocking this door. Did you design your own characters and assets for this? Because that's amazing. I did. This is not. Hopefully, you don't think this is the game, because it's not. It has a similar name, but this is a completely different thing. I think you knew that. Yeah, I'm not playing my own game. That'd be kind of silly. Yeah, I'm playing. This is Return to Shironagasu Island. Yeah. And mine is Saigoshima. Which is very similar. Saigoshima, the Pink Room, specifically. Your game is a different but similar title. Return to Shironagasu Islands with an S. An S at the end. It's multiple islands. Oh no, there's a door! Bingo! It unlocked the door. So it's really the key card to Sir Raymond's living quarters. So, who do we just get this from? Man, my memory sucks. Alright, there's no time to waste. Let's take a look inside. It sounds like a Metal Gear Solid. Dun 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 dun. Well, he sucks at decorating. I mean, holy shit, there's like a painting. That's it? You'll never reach the island now. Give up. This appears to be a living room. It leads to another room. The bathroom. As far as I can see, this room doesn't appear to be very important. Why did we include it in the game? Who knows? just roll with it. Although I have a feeling that there's something strange about it. The painting? No, I shouldn't look into little things right now. Was there some, like, emergency I forget why we're here. I need to help Nanako and the others. I need to keep Nanako and the others safe from the killer first. Oh yeah, that guy was talking to us on the phone. I'll open the door over there. My god, it's full of blur. Gaussian blur. What? What is right? Huh. So, we're in the room that the dude killed himself in the beginning of the game? I don't think we've teleported here, but this is the exact same background. I think maybe this picture is different? Like it's upside down? You've gotta be kidding me! This place is so hideous! They didn't bother redecorating it? What the hell's going on? This room appears to be a carbon copy of Roy Higgins' study. Why is this here in this mansion? Is it? It does look awfully similar. Am I hallucinating? I wish Nanako was here. Well, isn't she? Ah, well, I guess I need to investigate this room with my detective powers. Yeah. Detective powers activate. Oh, right. There's a note on the desk. Card lost. Oolek. Wait. Cello. I think it means... I have no idea. What does this mean? It appears to be some kind of code, but... Nanako might be able to make more sense of this. I know. I'll send her the code with this device she gave me. Perhaps she can make more sense of this. Now, what was that code again? Well, ever since I entered this room, I haven't been able to think straight. All I have to do is look at the note in front of me. Just do it, man. Just look. I can't do my eyes. Guard post? What? Oh yeah, we gotta go down to the guard post. We gotta make sure no more of them moose are invading. I don't know why, I'm doing like Canadian Irish. Go down to the guard post. There, that's better. Just straight up Irish. Oopig. Huh? Was this the code? No, it had a C. You can literally see it right there. OOLELL3C. Oop 3G. I thought it was different. What should I do? Should I send this code or... Oh, send. Use my type using my intuition and send. Okay, buddy. Did this room affect my perception somehow? I have a hunch that the real code is not what I saw before, nor is it this one. Oh, tricky. My intuition tells me to send her a different code that I can guess from all the codes that I've seen. Huh? Like the game password? I use the device and send Nene to code the code. Alright. I feel as if something strange is happening right now. Is it just my imagination running away with me? The chair has been moved in exactly the same way. This can't be a coincidence. Even if Roy Higgins somehow made an exact copy of Sir Raymond's study, realistically, this should not be possible. What? Why wouldn't it be possible? Just take a friggin' picture and set it up the same way. Not only is that possible, it's like super easy to do. I knew it. I knew it. My settings. My settings are all donked up. There we go. Nothing unusual about the floor, especially since that's not what I clicked on. I clicked on a table. The place itself feels surreal, though. My favorite painting of all time. For some reason, that eerie painting is upside down. Somehow this makes the painting even eerier. But what? What does this mean? You don't know that it's upside down. Maybe he's hanging from the ceiling like Spider-Man. The table is just an elevated floor? Well, you're kinda right. The floor is just a descended table? Now y'all getting crazy. This is so weird. I don't see the 5 towns outside the window, but the Aleutian sky and sea instead. Does that mean something? The 5 towns? Is that a thing from New York? Maybe it is. What would they be? Let's see, the Bronx? Manhattan? Brooklyn? Harlem? What's the 5th one? It's where the 5 guys are from. One for each town. Oh, I noticed. Just noticed you got back online. Yeah, hello, welcome again, Super. Yeah, my main avatar is broken. That's what I was trying to fix, but it's toast. I'll have to do something with it. It's not really that bad, but it's enough for me to really bother me. Oh God, an ad. Sorry, non-subscribers. Welcome to having an ad. I'll see you again in 30 seconds. Anyone know what the 5th town is? I'm just gonna look it up since we're on an ad right now. The 5 love languages? No. The 5 towns. Of New York. But they're not even remotely what I guessed. The basic 5 are Lawrence, Cedarhurst, Woodmere, Hewlett, and Inwood. What? This article is from 1983. What? How is that on the internet? Oh, it's from New York Times. Oh, it's weird. Ah, well then. Alright. It's not at all what I thought it was. It's so strange. The scenery feels unreal somehow. There's nothing unusual about the chandelier. The fact that this room even exists is bizarre, though. Uh-oh. The light switch doesn't appear to work either. There doesn't seem to be anything unusual about the bookshelf. Strangely, it looks exactly the same. Ah, hell yeah, here we go. Hooray! My favorite redeem. I'm glad you enjoy it. Is the game audio loud enough? Not that there's anything but music. So worth the points. Hooray! Oh. Why is it a copy of the one in Roy Higgins' study? Nanako might have noticed any differences. Too bad she's dead. Remember that? She died last episode. She's dead. Sorry. No more kelp. Let's look around more. I have a bad feeling about this. I should check the other parts of the living quarters. Uh-huh. The painting itself appears to be identical to the one in Roy Higgins' study. However, there's something wrong about it. There's a lot of things wrong about this painting, yes. Alright. It's so strange. They're the same. Alright, there's nothing unusual. The chair? Realistically, I could sit in this chair for hours, couldn't I? I'm taking a break. Fuck it. Realistically what? Uh-huh. Man, screw you, game. What am I supposed to click on? What is it gonna be? The globe again? Huh, something is not right. The situation is too unusual. I should check in with Nanako again. Why was that the globe? Why is clicking the globe do that? Ah, looks like she sent me a reply. She's swearing at me. What is this gibberish? Is there a connection issue? Is this one of Nanako's weird pranks? Well, what's going on? Darn! What is happening to me? I should, like, swap out this darn with some other word every time. He always says darn, and it's, like, never appropriate. He's, like, getting his face ripped off by, like, a serial killer, and he's like, darn, that really hurts. What is happening to me? I can no longer read the letters. My left brain half must be under the influence of something. Yeah, your idiocy. There are hallucinogens in this room. I have to get out of here quickly. Alright, so go. Whoa! My vision is blurry. Motherfucker, I can't move. They got me. Nanako, I feel like using the phrase, they got me, is hilarious. Especially when there's nobody there. What the fuck was that? What did you say? Were? And what? We're end of the second phase. Proceed to the third phase. Chemical administration. NERS. Rescan start. Stimostabber in operation. Access the memory area and start scanning. Commence play at 10 a.m. July 24th. Beep. Beep. Packing up. Warning, voltage anomaly detected in system C5. Third phase progress has been interrupted. Disconnect from the subject. Switch to safe mode. System reboot. System check started. Will complete in 5 minutes and 28 seconds. What? Me. Shut up. Where am I? What happened? Shit! I feel like someone hit me on the head with a shovel. How long was that out? Oh, that's gotta be Nanako, isn't it? You finally woke up, Ikeda. Oh, shit! What the fuck? Nanako, what are you doing? She's a zombie! She's trying to eat. She's a vampire. Go, I am bolted to a table. Me, are you a serial killer, Naneko? This is not looking good. Naneko, you wanna explain yourself? Just like my Japanese animes, where I get tied to a freaking for a table. Where are we? What's going on? What are you gonna do to me? Oh, that's the thing. Killed everyone. Everyone is dead. I'm the only one who managed to make it here. Now you're gonna be dead too. Ikeda, I managed to break into the system and pause the program, but I think it will restart eventually. What the hell is going on? I tried to move your restraints, but I couldn't. Guess you'll just have to stay like this, huh? I'm not strong enough. By which I mean mentally. I could rip them off, but I don't feel like it. Killed? By a thing? I don't know what it was. It could have been the demon of Shironagasu Island. So do you think this is really happening? Or we took a lot of hallucinogens from the, like, weird room and we're imagining this? What do you think? What do you think, chat? Real or fake? I'm gonna try doing a poll just because... let's see. Is this really happening? I need to get used to doing this kind of stuff. Yes. No. Duration. 2 minutes. It could have been the demon. Oh, it could have been the demon. I already said that. The demon of Shironagasu Island. No, you mean Spider-Man. There is no demon. Only Spider-Man and his beautiful face. That Shironagasu sucks. Oh, God. Wow, everyone thinks it's real. You could have done a prediction so we'd win channel points. Oh. Is that what that is? End poll. Get out of here. How do you do that? Raid, manage poll, add. Let's see. Start a prediction. Let's add that. Add. That's the little... No, that's raid. Add marker. Oh, it's the little... Okay. Start. Start prediction. Is Sumire going to slap the MC? Well, that's not... Oh, that was previous prediction. Is this really happening? Possible outcomes, yes and no. Confirm prediction. Mods who have voted will not be able to choose the outcome. Okay, got it. There, we did it. 2 minutes remaining for the prediction. Thank you. That is a better way to do that, isn't it? The demon of Shironagasu Island. That creature. I wonder if it's a biological weapon that was being developed on this island. Fiddlesticks. I can't move. Ikeda T. Oh, the people from the mansion appear to be trying to extract something out of your memory. A memory from the past, when you played the shitty games that sucked ass. And they are replaying your memories of July 24th as if it was real. But it's all fake. Don't let them fool you. Ah. Well, what the? Predict with channel points? What does that mean? So it's like betting? Is that how that works? Because 740, that's a lot of channel points. Oh, it's betting. Okay, cool. That's a lot more fun, isn't it? So whoever gets it right gets more points? Big money on reel. Yeah, I think you're right. I think this is actually happening, and the exploring the mansion is these memories of July 24th. If you somehow manage to realize that it's fake, you might be able to regain consciousness. Fake? What I've been experiencing just now is a memory that's being replayed? July 24th, what could they be looking for? What the fuck? What was that? Go hard or go home. Alright, so the prediction ended, right? Oh. Suddenly, something that sounds like a scream can be heard. Nanako is shaking all over. Little coward. Oh, okay, so we choose outcome. Alright, we'll wait until we get through this scene to see. Once you know the outcome, you can set it, and whoever wins, wins. Awesome. Very few people picked no. One person picked no. You bet 1,000? Wow, no wonder there's so many friggin' points. You better be dead. Nanako shake. It's here. What do we do? If we don't do anything, it will come in here. Nanako is shaking. She thinks for a while. How do you know that? You know she's thinking. Eventually, she smiles at me wryly. I don't like that smile on your face. Ikeda, my life really hasn't been that great. It has been more unpleasant than fun. Alright. But still, I had a lot of fun when I was with you. Hang on, Nanako, what are you saying? What are you gonna do? The door lock system is only connected on the outside, so this room can only be locked from the outside. Oh. Ikeda, this is probably the end, so I'll just say it. What? I love you. I hope you mean platonically, because again, you are 16. I think. Maybe she's older right now. I don't know. Nani? Nani the fuck? Okay, bye. Oh, she was a ghost. Wait, Nanako, don't go! Don't go! Nanako staggers to her feet and opens the door. And moments later, I hear the sound of a lock closing. But why can't I remove these restraints? Is 100% fake an MC's dream? Ah, hello. No, 1, 2, 3, yes. Thank you for the follow. I like your name. Nanako, wait, I'm coming. Oh, boy, what is happening? I can hear the howl of the monster again outside the door. Then a dull sound as if something is being crushed. No! Nanako! She was part of the main character's imagination? I don't know. I still think this is really happening. System check complete. No voltage anomalies. Restarting the third phase. Chemical administration nurse. Scan restart. Stimoceiver in operation. Access memory area and commence scanning. Commence play from 10 a.m. on July 24th. Nanako, you silly girl. You're always so timid. How could you sacrifice yourself for my sake? Nanako, please, tell me it isn't true. A drug is injected by a needle into my vein and a cold sensation spreads through my arm. No, I'm losing consciousness. Would I experience that day all over again? This world, could it be for realsies? Oh my god. She had a crush on you, but the monster had a crush on her. Whoa. up, down, left, right, A, B, A, start. Wake up. If you don't, things will get worse. We're running out of time. This world will be... Please wake up, please. Ikeda. Sen Ikeda. I fucking knew it. Was I dreaming? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and say that that was real. I might be wrong, but that's definitely the feeling and the implication here. Such devastation. Alright, choose outcome. Is this really happening? I'm gonna say yes. Even if I'm wrong, doesn't matter. Wait, who voted on no? Never turns out no. If it turns out to be fake, then I was wrong. I think we're going by what my opinion is, right? That seems the most sensible for a thing where we don't actually know. They might never tell us. It might be a secret forever. Is this happening? Yes. Prediction result is yes. Does it say how many points everybody got? See details. 1,100 distributed. 1,100 go to Gunslinger Gans and Super X 1998. Nebu Pukin's horrible failure. Whoa, they put that on there? Sheesh. Could be a little nicer about it. Oh, my channel points. So it's not betting per se. Yeah, I mean, maybe. Maybe if there was a bigger spread, but there was only 2% against you. So you shouldn't really win that much, right? Basically got my points back. Did you bet 1,100 or just 1,000? Oh, that's why, because Nebu only bet 20 points. Ow. I was not sitting very intelligently. There we go. Oh yeah, it got split. I just mashed the button. Was I dreaming? When did I fall asleep? What a strange dream. It felt as if something was very urgent. Maybe I'm just tired. I've been working much too hard. Anyway, I should have stopped thinking about work. I guess I'll have to go look for her. The signboard is all messed up. That one I always try to do until I run out of breath. Alright, what do we think this says? Maybe nothing, because RT is not really going to be any words. What the signboard is all messed up? This world is not real. Is that what it said before? Oh, I don't know. I can't tell. What? I feel as I've forgotten something very important. Maybe this world really isn't real. Now, what am I thinking? No world that's not real can have Cinnabon this tasty. See, I knew it. No, this world is not real. I shouldn't be having such silly thoughts right now. Also, you only bet 20 points. You didn't really think... You didn't really believe it. Anyway, I have to look for her. Her? Who am I supposed to meet again? I can't remember. Who do I have to meet? Oh, are they dead? What about 2 worlds ago? Yeah, 2 worlds ago it would have been... these nuts. Wait, what did I say? I don't actually know where where that fits in. Who do I have to meet? This world is not. Ugh. I hate the fucking airport. Yes? What? Okay. Well, cast nobody, because there's no speaking lines. See, that's why I need my, so I need my maid cosplay to be fixed, because I can't do this with my face. My eyes won't open wide. How could I play this game like that? I couldn't. You would never know if I'm shocked. GG! Well, that's the game. Wait, who is Aurora Lavilla? Oh, that's that little kid. Geoff Peters. There's so many people worked on this game. Are you kidding? Pocket Sound. Imp 95. You know what the credits of my game are gonna say? Emi Akina. Well, no, they also have the artist. They have the artist name. James Alexander Jack. Coco Miffy. I like that name. 13 Bell. Seal Umino. Densuke. Harukazu. Only one person for the Chinese. Good work, Flankoi. Hyogo Onimushi. Produced by Tabi no Michi. What game we streaming next? I guess we're going on to Sakura Wars, right? Dead End. The thingamajiggy in the vein sent you back to the fake world. Oh, yep. And you were like, what the fuck, barbecue, dude? Wait, do you remember What the Fuck Barbecue? Wasn't that like, Rafflecopter? Isn't that a bad ending? I think so. So do we load or do we say new game? The Golden Ages! Yeah, who here remembers Rafflecopter? That was like 2002, 2003? Yeah, OMG, what the fuck barbecue? Them's were the days of, Weeble stuff and, what the hell's the name of that website with all the Flash? Newgrounds? I'm guessing if we load, it's not gonna work. It's even called Illusion. Oh yeah, you remember this? Up! Wake up! If you don't, things will get worse, we're running out of time. The world will be... Please wake up, please! Oh yeah, return to Shironagasu Island. Ikeda, sen Ikeda! I was just a small-town detective. Moving to the big city. Was I dreaming? And I fall asleep with a strange dream, blah blah blah. So... Huh. Do I try to make different choices? What do you think? What happened? What the? What? What? Where'd the skip button go? Oh, that's right. I have to click stuff. I can't find her anywhere. Do everything exactly the same. Well, I meant as opposed to, like, loading up an, the same save. Like, are things gonna be different? Information counter. Sembers are messed up. Departures, blah, blah, blah. This world is not real. What an abstract message. So is this just the same stuff? Look how short she is. Holy crap. She's like 3 feet tall. That super long hair. Gross. Skip. Yes, I'm her guardian. Skip. I guess we said different stuff, right? I'm a detective. I have to show ID. How will I know when something new is happening? Puntable height, I would know I'm 3 feet tall. 5'2"? There's no way she's 5'2". Unless that other dude was like 7 feet tall. She was like almost half his height. Actually, I knew somebody who was 4'11". Man, they were very tiny. Well, at least compared to me. You've been teleported to this wonderful mansion. Time to get funky. What a big house. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. It's time for a spoiler-free walkthrough, because I really don't want to waste my time playing this if it's not gonna be different. How tall are you? At Emi Akina. 5'10". I'm not giving you the finger, I'm holding my phone. Return to... Shironagasu Island. Reading spoilers? I'm trying not to. Guide. God damn it. There might not be, like, a guide. Spoiler-free walkthrough. Shit, I have no idea. The only thing the guide says is stuff that we haven't done yet. Like stuff we haven't gotten to. So, I don't know. I guess we just play until we get there? Huh? Goodbye, car. Skip. So maybe there's not gonna be anything new till we can make more decisions. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, the chair has been moved. Paintings. Furious, they click everything. God, I don't remember what to click. There's always like one specific... Oh yeah, there we go. Skip. Suicide by hanging. Wait, what is happening in that? Are you throwing water at me? And I'm proud of it? Is that hydrate? That's my scarf? Oh! I always thought it was water. It looks like it's splashing. Has anything changed on the desk? I don't know. Yeah, let's go. Uh-huh, they're dead. The painting. Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, the chair. Nothing strange. You... Alright. The Illuminati. There we go. Tell me about Sir Raymond. Tell me about the island. Tell me more about my eyes. Bop, 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 bop. What was that? I don't remember that sound effect. Going to bed though, good night. Oh, thank you so much for coming by and watching. I'll see you again soon. And I'll try to figure out how I can send the game to you. Maybe I'll probably put it on, Google Drive or something. Dropbox. Skip. We gotta go, molest our progeny again. Mm-hmm. Click the kelp. Gross. Via carrier pigeon? They can just carry all the bits. I'll put it on a bunch of floppy disks. Alright, let's start clicking her. Her hair's a mess. Yes, I can see that. Alright, let's go. I don't think she was bluffing. About what? Click her eye. Yeah, hi, people. What the? Yeah, tell me about this stuff again. Can you skip unread text? I would like to think not. Blood. Oh, maybe you can't. I don't know. Ah. You can't even tell the text is going by. Hello again, Yahiko. How are you doing tonight? We're playing this, horror visual novel. Right now we're just skipping through stuff we've already seen? Because we got a bad ending. Although, the way... Yes, I actually called myself the right name this time. Oh, okay, cool. I have just noticed that we hit skip, and it's not skipping text we haven't already seen. Bad because my test cake for worse don't want to work? Wait, what does that mean? Like something's messing up? Want to bash my head? Oh no, you'll figure it out. I just found out that my maid avatar is broken, and that I can't look surprised, so I have to go fix it. That's the one I use, like, all the time. Oh, so... I don't remember what her voice was.
Taro Higgins, what a strange name.
That's a rather harsh opinion.
I'm sorry if I offended you, but it doesn't sound as if it's your real name.
How the hell could she know?
I still think you're lying.
Oh boy, I wasn't expecting to encounter anyone like her. This girl's intuition is off the charts. What is this game about? So far it's about a murder, and that, well, suicide brings me to an island, and I'm a detective trying to figure out what's happening, and then, like, 2 people get murdered, and you're trying to figure out what's going on, and then I woke up in, like a hospital bed? Oh, I write a computer script. Yeah, maybe Pookins can help. I don't know anything about writing script. Except for RenP, but that's not really... that's not really programming so much as it is game development.
I knew it! San Ikeda, that's a very nice name.
Wait, what? How did she figure out the name? Taro Higgins!
Huh? But that's your fake name.
I told you I have my reasons.
Ah, that's right, my apologies, Taro Higgins.
I'm already beginning to regret telling her my real name. Aurora smiles at me again and goes to the back of the group. We skipping a whole bunch of stuff. Goodbye, maid. Give me that key. Yeah, so we've already played through this, most of it, and we're just seeing different... whatever text is changed. Thanks, but sadly it's an in-house tool. Oh yeah. Is there anything new about any of you? Here we are complimenting the miner. Tell me about the island. So our character's a little bit of a creep. Not overly so, but like just enough to make you a little bit uncomfortable. Okay, bye. Did that happen before? I guess so. Oh, now we are expecting our stuff. Why is this all creepy? Hopefully none of this has changed. Because I am blazing through it. Oh yeah, she's falling out the window. Wham! These walls are dirty as fuck. You idiot. It always plays all this inappropriate music. Wow, wow, wow. Is this guy dead yet? Oh no, we had dinner first. Everyone's showing up to dinner. There's a weird cookie cutter shark thing. We're eating steak, and then they play the... Leave immediately. I think it's probably important to know what this is, right? Oh wait, maybe I can follow the guy. Leave immediately. And let's make a quiet exit. Wait, what? We've already seen this? Alright. Oh, they're already out here. I was hoping to witness the murder, but apparently that's not gonna happen. Bleh. This music is weird. I'm a private investigator. Get out of my way. I gotta inspect the dead man. Am I the only one who wants steak now? Just, I don't know. Something about... Look at his mouth. I don't know. This game is really weird in that you have to re-click the same stuff. Like, even after he's like, nah, I'm done looking at that. Oh, I have to click this thing. Steal his wallet. A quarantine zone. See, you have to click on his face again. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, so this is new? You will find an elevator on your right. It will take you to the upper floors. Okay, bye. Why was that different? Any day now. Oh, did we not see the spooky thing this time? So, this is the 4th floor. Have we been here? Back at dinner. Get my gun. Oh yeah, we're meeting the person outside, I remember. Yeah, Jacob. Supposed to meet us outside. And then we get shot at. Click things. Blah, 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 blah. Hang on. Well. You know, last time we waited and observed the situation, let's fight back this time. Got to fight back. Damn. That was a close one. How are they aiming so well? They're a good shot. Know exactly where I'm because of the muzzle flash of my gun. Yeah, but they knew where you were last time, too. Look, there's no place to hide. I have to fight back while moving. Jesus. Oh, God. I've been hit. Fuck, did I just die? I should have saved it. God, why didn't I save it? Did I mess up by trying to fight back like that? I can't move. Oh, he's coming. Someone is approaching. I can't make out who it is because of the contrast between darkness and the brightness of the light. Is it Jacob or someone else? New death, who dis? No way. It can't be you. Did you kill Thomas? Why did you have to kill him? Did I make a stupid mistake? I overlooked something important. Was I wrong all along? Could it be? Huh? What? Nanako! Oh, I'm dead. Probably should have saved it. Whoa, what the? Oh, yeah, it does do that, right? If you die? Jeez, give me a break. Oh, okay. Jeez. Alright. Wait and observe. Wait and observe. That's what I did last time. Apparently that's the right move. Why did you ask me to go outside? Jacob, why did you ask me to go outside? Are you insane? Why'd you ask me to go outside? Oh, that was his voice. What's going on? What happened? Because he's drunk all the time. Jacob, did you see anyone suspicious around here other than yourself? Now that I think about it, I believe I did catch a glimpse of someone. That could have just been my imagination, though, on the count of all the whiskey. Hey, what happened? Tell me. It appears that someone knew about our meeting. Looks like they were a step ahead of us. The Matrix gives you a second chance. That's right, it wants you to be the battery and not die. Tell me about the killer? I don't remember what I chose before. Do you have any idea who the killer could be? Do you know something particular peculiar about who was killed? Probably. I guess we've already read all this. Oh, that's right. He knows about the murder method, but he won't tell us. Well, bye-bye. I need some more wine. Blackout. Oh yeah, she's all scared. Oh, there was a thing outside the window. I saw it. Goodbye. Hello again. Oh, that's right. We're going to sleep. Uh-huh. Tell me about Thomas's murder. Anything new? Any new information? The demon. I feel like I haven't really made any important decisions yet. Yeah, an emo girl. She's like our adopted daughter. And yet we were like, oh. I feel like that was new. I don't remember that. Anyway, our adopted daughter, and we were like touching on her. And then we comment about the fact that she's wearing like a nightie. I don't know, this guy's not... He's not 100% on the level. Yeah, it happened last time. Oh, really? Oh, the jump scare? Tell me everything you know, which is nothing new. Get out of here, Jizzle. Nobody cares. I'm gonna hear from the Irish girl and the Scottish. Tell me, why are you attacked by a snake in the future? Somebody give me some new information. Climb onto the desk slowly and carefully. Last time we had her jump. We made... Check his name for tattoo... Oh. Check his hand for... Oh, okay. I believe you. Akira, climb onto the desk slowly and carefully. Alright. Akira almost loses her balance because of the wobbly chair, but somehow she manages to get onto the desk. That was a close one. I thought I was gonna die. We all managed to get on the desk, but I think the snake will be able to get up here as well. Remember all this snake drama? Still happening. Is it dead yet? Cut off its head. It still attacks her. Wine. Wine. A delicious Cabernet Sauvignon. Alright, stay here. Let's just stay here the whole time. We gotta figure out that we can give her our blood. Yeah, there's not much time left. Keep going. Oh my god. Do I have to, like, wait? Is there a skip button? Yes, control is the skip button. Or maybe I have to leave and come back. Hey, we didn't do anything. Sorry. Here's this guy to not help us. Maybe we just have to exhaust every option. Stupid kid.
Bum 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 bum.
It's a lot faster when you don't sit and read everything. Oh, okay, here we go. We've saved her! Are you gonna give me some special information now? Anything new? Yep, you're cute when your disgusting hair's out of your eyes. Yep, the face pinned to the wall. Click all the things. Come on. Blah. Alright, here we go. Inspecting the dead body. Advertisement. Wait, aren't you subscribed? How'd you get an ad? Oh yeah, this is the shower scene. Look at the towels, look at everything. Let's just, we tried closing the door last time. Let's move backward without closing the door. I moved backward without closing the door. Oh. Well, they still heard me anyway. Glad I'm here for the shower scene. Apparently I'm gonna see this multiple times. Hang on, this isn't the toilet. No, I definitely do not see a toilet in here, nor do I see any naked ladies. I see literally nothing. I'm blind. Did I mention I'm blind? Ahaha! Looks like I must have made a mistake. Yes, a mistake. From which from? one must learn from. Hold it right there, yo. Eek! Antics ensued. Then we talked to the spooky man, who apparently has no new information. I really hope we're doing this the right way and we weren't supposed to just load. Alright, it sounds silly, but let's actually try this then. I'm gonna load up. Although we are pretty close, aren't we? Let's load this up and just see if we can skip through if something different happens. I'm guessing it won't. But it won't take us long. Oh yeah, the code thing. Whoa. Send the previous code. Card lost. Ooh, electrica. I'll send her the code. Is it gonna be any different? Alright, is it changing anything? Can we leave? Oh, she's calling us back. We still can't understand it. I don't think this is changing. Bah. Breep. Alright, nothing's changing here. I don't think. Yeah, this is chapter 3. Metal Gear. Where are we rushing off to? Are we literally going back to where we just were? Jump scare?
Ah! So scary!
You found the path to the true ending. Yeah, I saw that online, but I didn't see how we could get there. Like the option we could do. Darn, what a situation. This is exactly where we just were. Says under chapter 3, send new cipher / timeout. Oh. They mean the code? Cipher is not what I thought that meant. So we'll just let the time run out on the code then. I decide to do nothing. I'll just send her this code for now. Alright. Look at all the things. Check the code again eventually. It's not different. Looks like nothing is changing. Oh. Huh? Alright, I guess we're back in our room. That was right.
Ikeda?
Yeah, back to this room, but it's new. We didn't die.
What's keeping him? He's taking too long.
Are we playing as Naniko now? Deal with the dirty walls. I think it's supposed to be like textured. Like what's that kind of sponge painting?
Could something have happened to him?
Huh? Didn't Ikeda just leave 2 minutes ago? Don't miss him that much already.
I don't particularly miss him or anything. I was just talking to myself, not you. Is she planning on staying in this room the entire time?
So we are playing as her, because those are her thoughts.
She's making me so nervous that I might just have to throw up.
Well, we'll just have to sit tight for now. We can't go outside.
Says you. Eek, who's that?
Hey, you're startling even me with your jumpy behavior. Could you be a little less weird? That's probably just Jaisal. And I know her name is Giselle, but that's why it's funny. That's okay. As I thought, it's Jaisal. I'll open the door. And then Jaisal murders us.
Young lady, are you alright? Miss Beckstall contacted me, so I came here immediately. Is it true that Sir Raymond has been murdered?
I tried to say the murderer seen myself, but apparently it is true. We should stay put for the time being. The killer's still out there.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I can mentally handle being together with those two for very long. I'd rather be attacked by the killer.
I think I'd rather be attacked by a killer than spend time with you too, Naniko. Naniko, why are you so agitated? You don't really think it would be better to be attacked by the killer, do you?
Did I fucking say that out loud? God damn it. I wasn't thinking that at all. Darn, she's unexpectedly sharp.
Huh? What's the sound? There's a fucking bomb.
That sound? A message from Ikeda.
Found an MMO. You're gonna get addicted to that, buddy. Derp eat. No, don't eat any derps. Okay, just put it down. Card lost. OOL3C.
It's definitely a message from Ikeda, but it's a strange message with jumbled letters. What a fucking moron. The lazy guy didn't even write something as a subject.
He could have sent you a message. What a strange message.
I'm sure that something is wrong. There's no way, kid. No way Ikeda would have sent me a message just to scare me. Probably.
If that's really the case, could you be unable to write a proper message?
But there are line breaks and brackets, so he definitely had time. So there are two possibilities. One, he's stupid. Two, he's fucking with me. Either way, I don't care. Either Ikeda is a fool who can't properly type, or Ikeda didn't realize he wasn't making sense. Both are bad. Or he could no longer recognize letters due to anesthetics or hallucinogens, halothane, laughing gas, psilocybin, mescaline, LSD.
Yeah, why don't you stand there naming all the things that could be killing him rather than go see if he's okay?
No, I didn't want to tell him that. I want him to tell him to run away quickly. Get out of there now! Gas in the air! I hope he'll be able to react fast enough.
What is a strange text inside the brackets? Looks like a code. Card lost. OOL3C.
It could be. But everything else except for the sentence is just complete gibberish. Ikeda might have just typed the letters he saw before his eyes.
Ah, so it actually said something else. Like death.
So even his ability to recognize the meaning of letters is impaired. He should still be able to send me the correct letters.
Oh, what do you mean?
For example, the piece of paper that reads, "Stupid Akira." However, because of a hallucination, you misread it, "Genius Akira." What if the two buttons labeled "Stupid Akira" and "Genius Akira"? Which button would you actually have to press to output "Stupid Akira"?
What? That's not how hallucinogenics work. It's not It's not like, oh, I'm seeing the letter R instead of the letter Q. Which means the letter Q is what's replacing the letter R everywhere. Mushrooms are kind of funny that way. So if you're on LSD, right, and you see Spider-Man, but it actually looks like a horrible monster, that means when you see the horrible monster, it'll look like Spider-Man. Yeah, everything is inverted. That's how drugs work.
The answer is you have to press the button that says "Genius Akira" because you misread the text on the buttons in the same way.
Are you fucking joking? Have you ever heard of actually taking drugs?
So in the situation, if you don't type the letters that you think you see, you actually send the wrong information. And even though you really are a dummy, Akira Baka, isn't that like I like you or anything? I think he could type the letters as he saw them. If he had remembered the text he saw earlier and typed that instead, he would have sent the wrong code.
Huh.
Ouch! That hurt! Why? Why did Akira do Iron Claw to me?
What the heck is Iron Claw? She's giving you like a wedgie or something?
Why would she resort to unreasonable violence? I was only trying to explain this to her. What a horrible, unstable person.
Oh, whatever. Even if it's some kind of code, probably won't be much use in our current situation. We should just lie low here.
But what? Things will get worse if we don't save him.
I know how you feel, but you should be patient. I'm sure Ikeda will be fine. Either that or he'll wake up tied to a table, and you'll have to sacrifice yourself to a monster. But nah, that's not gonna happen, right? I'm sure if he doesn't come back in 30 minutes, we'll reconsider. What? Let's give him 30 minutes to die.
Alright.
And he died again. Alright, I guess you're right. He's probably fucking dead by now. He's taking his time. Jassel, how long has it been?
30 minutes have passed, young lady.
Something happened to Ikeda after all. Oh,
Here we go again. We're gonna throw a place doso in the toilet bowl. But I should have been back by now. I don't think it should take so long just to sneak into Sir Raymond's living quarters.
Young lady, shall I go to the main building to check on him?
That's probably a little bit dangerous. We should all go together. Oh yeah, it's a great idea. You know, don't send the armed personal security guard. You know, go with her. Two young girls should just go with her. If anything happens, I should come back to this room right away, alright?
Okay. Good luck. I'll stay here and pray for your safety.
You little.
Ouch!
Here we go. I don't see anyone. That really is creepy.
Where could Ikeda be?
I'm sure I took the elevator to Sir Raymond's living quarters. We should go there.
I have a feeling that we shouldn't do that. A really bad feeling.
What are you scared of? We're just going to the front door. Get a grip if you really want to help Ikeda.
Really? Now you ask me? What? Said Alice, very much confused. I don't think. Then you shouldn't talk, said the Hatter.
You're a weird one, Naneko. Well, it's fucking busted. That's strange. I'm pressing the buttons, but nothing happens.
The elevator is out of order very often. Is it defective?
If it doesn't work, that's just too bad. Alright, we'll take the stairs instead.
I'm sure the stairwell's been locked.
Really? I guess we should look around for now.
I agree.
How you live now, Naneko?
Not at all.
Let's split up and examine the area. Don't go too far. We should know where each other is at all times.
I understand.
Sure. I really don't want anything weird to appear like the demon of Shironagasu Island. I shouldn't think about that. I guess I'll look around a bit.
Oh look, she's standing in the middle of the hallway. Alright, well, good time to save. Oh no, I can't anymore, right? Would have been a good time to save if I had remembered to do so. I'm gonna go and take a break. Maybe like 10 minutes. I'm kind of hungry, so I should have something to eat. 10 or so minutes. And thanks everybody for watching. I'll be back soon. Okay, we're back. Whoa, hand, no, what are you doing? I had a not great English muffin. Normally I really like them, but these were on sale, and I think they were not good. That might have been not fresh. Just adjusting something really quick. There we go. That's better. Okay, so let's investigate.
Maybe I should take a look at the painting of the demon, but she's right here in the middle of the room. I wonder if the artist had a mental disorder, or if they were just really fucking metal. No, because the painting was made on consignment. Could the person who had it made have been suffering from mental issues?
You just think everybody is suffering from mental issues. It's you, Naneko. You're the one with mental issues, I'm sorry. I gotta move over.
And what are these blood stains? This looks like real blood, and the handprints look real, but they're only 4 fingers. Very long fingers. Is it possible somebody just, like, held one of their fingers back? Like this, with their other hand, and made the imprint? No way! The shape of the hands, palm prints, and fingerprints look real. So if these are real handprints, that can only mean one thing. Did the demon of Shironagasu Island leave these handprints? This is scary. My head starts to spin when I look at it too long.
It's kind of cool, I don't know. Hey, shut the fuck up! Eek! Huh? What is up with you? Stared at you, didn't they? You're suddenly shouting like a monster. Like the monster in this picture.
I
love all these like weird sounds she just makes out of nowhere. Hey, I'm sorry. But I didn't mean to surprise you. But you didn't have to scream that loudly. So is there something unusual about the painting? What do you think? No, totally normal painting right here.
No, nothing in particular. But the next time you do talk to me, please let me know in advance.
Let you know. So I should say something like, Naneko, I'm gonna talk to you now. But even if I'll do that, you'll probably scream as well.
Yeah, probably. Just quietly call me from more than 10 meters away, then talk to me from that distance. You know what? Better yet, just go away.
What? Stop talking nonsense.
Now I'm gonna talk to you and see how you like it.
I'm rather curious about the code that Ikeda sent you. Card lost. Did he lose that card? What a fucking unreliable jerk. We entrusted with him with that card and he just fucking lost it. And what could OL3C mean? Naneko, what does that big brain of yours have to say?
OL is the airport code of Gold Coast Airport in Australia. That's probably just a coincidence, though.
So what could OL3C mean? It has to mean something, but...
I don't know. But if that code was in Sir Raymond's living quarters, then it's probably important.
How frustrating. I bet we could figure out a way. We could figure it out right away if we could make our way to Sir Raymond's living quarters. Anyway, let's do what we can for now.
There's nothing strange about the painting, so let's look elsewhere. I don't want to look at that painting anymore. It makes me want to cry.
Look at the door.
If the elevator was working, we could have gone to Sir Raymond's living quarters, but to be honest, I'm glad this is out of order. I have a bad feeling about this. I feel like there's something really sinister is going on up there.
The fact that there's no trace of Ikeda around here means that this elevator stopped working right after Ikeda went up to Sir Raymond's living quarters. That might explain why he didn't come back.
That sounds logical, but it's coming from you, so it must be wrong. However, if the elevator stopped working after Ikeda rode it to Sir Raymond's living quarters, it should be stuck on the 4th floor.
That's true. So why is the elevator now on the 1st floor?
That's because I don't have a clue.
You're not much help, are you, Nanako?
You're starting to sound just like Ikeda. How dare you? You don't help at all. With your terrible personality, you nasty bitch.
Jesus Christ. Nanako, hope you're not secretly speaking ill of me inside your mind. You wouldn't call me something like a nasty bitch, now would ya?
I didn't say anything, nasty bitch. Oops, I think my face gave me away. I should be more careful.
Oh, really? Oh, for your sake, you're telling the truth. I've got a mean right hook.
There are male and female toilets, but there's no need for me to go there. In other words, I don't have to pee.
Nanako, why you stare at the toilets? You got to pay, just go do it. Just go if you have to.
No, I don't have to go to the toilet.
Then why are you glaring at the toilet so intently? If you want to examine them, you just go inside. Why don't you search the men's toilet? He could have fallen down in there.
It's kinda... No, I'm really not going in there. And I don't think Ikeda fell down in the toilet.
You'll never know for sure unless you go to have a look, won't you? What a great opportunity to go inside the men's toilet. As you otherwise can't go in there. This is a great chance for you to check it out. What? I have you know that the men's and women's toilets are pretty much exactly the same. I mean, really. Even in a hotel, there's not going to be much difference.
Hard pass. Well, if you want to go inside that badly, you should just go. You really want to go inside, don't you, pervert? I try hard not to say those words out loud.
I always wanted to see the women's toilet. Oh, you have? Have you been in a men's room? It's the same thing, just like 2 or 3 more stalls and no urinals. They're really not different, like at all. Maybe like way back in the way day when there might have been like, I don't know, something extra put out. Like, I don't know, flowers or something. Right now it's exactly the same. There might be like a little machine for, like tampons or whatever. But they have those in men's rooms too, don't they? With like just condoms? Or like mints or something? They're really... they don't really bother to make them different at all. I've been in both, and they're pretty much exactly the same. Maybe at a bar they would be different? I guess it depends. Actually, maybe like a tattoo shop, it might have like more female gaze-centric stuff. I guess they could be different. Let's go in here.
I don't think there's anything unusual about the dining hall, but I'll look around in any case. Just to kill some time.
Yeah, kill some time while your friend is dying. Good idea.
As I expected, it's deserted. It would actually be scary if anyone was here unexpectedly.
Ha!
now that I think about it, is that eerie book still in the bookshelf?
What do you think? Somebody's like checking it out? Like it's a library?
Huh. Why did they put this fucking picture up everywhere? It's the same as before.
What, you think it was gonna change?
I guess if anyone had moved it, I would have noticed.
Oh yeah, I forgot she has like a super memory or whatever.
In any case, it's an eerie book. The nameless children have returned. Could this refer to the children who are the victims of prostitution and human trafficking? So, if the killer wrote this, does that mean that they're connected to that? Or was it written by a child who escaped?
Why do you stutter in your own thoughts? Is that like a real thing? Do people who have a stutter also stutter in their thoughts? I kind of feel like they definitely do not. They might think like more slowly or more carefully, but they probably don't stutter.
Is there a way to escape this island from the sea? Isolated island? It would be almost impossible to escape in a small boat. If it was possible, could we then sneak into a luxury ship? But as soon as anyone escaped from the mansion, they would be found out right away. It would be difficult. So if that's the case, perhaps the reason a person who wrote this wasn't a child, but someone connected to those activities.
Imagine it would be a spa paradise with harp music and giggling nymphs. Yes. How did you know that? I was lying, but you seem to have guessed it perfectly correct. Something you're not telling me.
But most likely, only children without relatives were brought here. So I don't think a relative would try to get revenge like this, but I don't know. Anyway, Akira will get angry at me if she sees me slacking off. I'll step things up and look elsewhere.
Nanako, was there anything strange about the dining hall? He just wasted our fucking time.
No, there was nothing strange about it.
Oh, why are you shaking like that? You didn't do anything bad, did ya? Like what? Have an extra dessert?
I told you I didn't do anything. There was nothing strange there. I really wasn't doing anything bad. Why am I shaking? Jeesh.
Oh, wow. Welcome to having anxiety. Really? If that's the case, let's look elsewhere.
All right.
That's not the dining hall. That's a completely different thing that I just clicked. Hey, you told me there was nothing strange in the dining hall. Apparently all doors lead to the dining hall. Why do you want to go there again?
I might have overlooked something with my superpower photographic memory.
That's unlikely. You couldn't find anything there the first time, so going there twice is a waste of time. Let's look elsewhere.
She is really annoying, but she's right. Let's go look somewhere else. The communication room. Remember that? When he got bitten by a dead snake and almost died? That was hilarious. Maybe we can recreate that scene. I doubt I'll find anything there, but I have to do what I can, so I'll check it out.
What are you doing in here?
You're hard at work inspecting the area, I see. I've already taken a look around. It looks like nothing has changed inside here.
Oh wait, that was the doctor's voice. What was Jizzle's voice? I think it was like very deep.
Thanks. It looks like you're doing a lot of work in here. Jizzle is so intimidating. I can't really look around. She's here as well. This place also brings back vivid memories of that snake. So scary. looks like there's nothing unusual about the communications equipment, so I should go back. I wish the communications equipment wasn't broken. Even if only the amplifier worked, I could connect my personal 110 to it and send out a distress signal. But if I tried to fix it, the killer would try to kill me first, so I'll just leave it for now.
I do hope Mr. Ikeda is safe.
And that's the butler's voice. Well, it doesn't matter. With any luck, she'll die soon anyway.
Nah, yeah. I don't feel at ease when Jizzle's around. She's cold as ice. It's intimidating. I guess I'll look somewhere else.
Did you find anything?
And nothing.
I see. To be honest, I don't want you to go near this room. It'll bring back bad memories. I might have been traumatized a bit. Oh, I don't want to go back.
Oh, you're a tad bit traumatized. What about me?
She was the one who got friggin' almost killed by a dead snake.
That's the door to the wine cellar, but I want to go down there. It's dark and humid, and I'm afraid that something scary might be lurking down there. Like Jacob. So I'm not going down there.
Nanako, aren't you gonna search the wine cellar?
No, I'm not, but...
Come to think of it, there are quite a few dark areas down there. Could Ikeda have tripped and fallen down there? You also searched it thoroughly.
No, you're not listening to what I said. I said fuck no.
Don't dawdle, Nanako. If we're gonna go, make it snappy.
Is this how every aristocrat behaves? Not listening to people, being selfish, believing that everyone has to do what they say. I'm not gonna take orders from you. No way.
Nanako, hurry up already.
Okay, I'll be right back.
That's our Nanako. Bleh.
This is ridiculous. I just can't say no to her. I'm in love. It's so dark. There's nothing unusual about this place, so I'll just be leaving now. No, wait. The bottles appear to have been moved around quite a bit.
Huh. I wonder if there's like a secret entrance in here.
Jacob could have moved them, but a wide range of liquors has been moved, not just wine.
He's like, oh yeah, I've been trying all kinds of new things. Since they said it was free to drink as much as you like, I have been drinking as much as I like, and then quite a bit more.
Oh, what could this mean? Someone is looking for something down here. Oh, what was that?
It's another snake, run!
Oh, what was that sound? I think I heard a sound in the back.
Ah, what are you doing here? Whoa! Eek! You surprised me. It screams so loudly. I like that in a woman.
You scared me to death. What are you doing down here?
Hey, me? I was just looking for something to drink. Aren't you like 12?
Didn't Ryle tell you that it's dangerous right now?
Yeah, she did, but my apologies, excuse me. Suspicious.
Alex quickly leaves the line so to hide his awkwardness. What a jackass. Imagine being awkward. What a fucking loser. This is very suspicious. Did Alex move these bottles around? If so, why?
He just said he was looking to get drunk.
Oh, well, I shouldn't think about such trivial things right now. It's dark and scary down here. Huh? Akira isn't here. Where did she go?
Probably killed by that guy. Oh. Oh, Nadeko, you're back. I'm just teleporting around. What do you think? How was it? Anything out of the ordinary?
What? Did she have to go to the toilet again? It looks like she only goes when she really has to.
But, yeah? Is there a lot of people who go to the bathroom when they don't need to?
I ran into Alex down there. Oh, it appears that a lot of liquor bottles have been moved around.
What'd you say, Alex, down there?
What did I just fucking say?
I didn't see him come out, but...
I don't think you could have seen him since you had to go to the toilet.
No, don't misunderstand my actions. I did not have to go to the toilet. I only expected it.
Jace, why does Akira so stubbornly deny that she had to use the toilet? Does she have some kind of toilet-related trauma? What a loser having trauma. Can you imagine what kind of freak that would make you? Fucking weirdo.
Why aren't you saying anything? I didn't use the toilet to be clear.
No wonder. I wonder what it is. Has she been trapped inside a toilet? Or did she pee her pants?
Nadeko, say something.
Yes. You didn't use the toilet.
Good, as long as there's no misunderstanding. Yeah, why would she care, actually?
There's just no reasoning with her. My belly starts to ache whenever I look at a toilet.
Why?
It's 99% mental, but still.
Oh, well, I insist on being so obstinate. I'll just have to investigate it myself.
But you already did.
Alright.
Akira says that and goes into the men's toilet. She's taking her sweet time. What could she be doing in there? Going to the men's toilet is not part of my job description. I'll be waiting right here.
There's nothing unusual about it. There's no one there, and it's clean inside.
Akira's face appears to be a little bit red.
Why?
Is it so embarrassing to go into the men's toilet, even if it appears to be so quiet?
Why are you staring at me like that? I just told you there's nothing unusual about it.
Alright. She's gonna get angry if I say something strange, so I'll just keep my mouth shut.
You don't want to look at anymore? Talk to her again. Do you know anything about breaking codes?
That code consists of a very short sequence of symbols, so it's unlikely that it could be decoded into a sentence. I think it might be used to access something. For example, a password for a transceiver or safe.
I say, you could be right. But where could this code be entered?
I feel like I'm missing something. I'm not good at decoding. Oh, I'm good at decoding, but I'm not very good at solving riddles.
We're all but looking at something. Why don't we stand around the hallway for a little bit longer? Anyway, why did the elevator stop working? Why did it stop working? Isn't it just out of order?
It moves and stops too smoothly to be a mechanical failure. Maybe there's a control room somewhere where the elevator can be locked with a security key.
Do you mean that if we find a control room with a key, we could make the elevator work again?
That's right, but finding them may not be easy.
I guess we won't be able to get it to work that easily.
That's what I just said.
Could try anything else.
There has to be a way to operate it. What could that be?
A code, right? A code.
a way to move the elevator.
Use the code. Aha!
I think I know what the code means. It's about you. If you decode it, it spells out the word fatty.
Really? What does it mean?
Actually, my thought process appears to be tied into a Gordian knot. Let me just think a little bit longer.
What's that supposed to mean? Alright, I guess. Just let me know when that big brain is dysfunctioning again. Actually, what she said it doesn't make any sense. If she says it's like the Gordian knot, that was solved by just cutting it, not by figuring it out. So if your brain was twisted up like the Gordian knot, then you would not think, you would just act. That's the whole point of that, story or whatever. Yeah, go in there. Enter the code.
If I'm right.
What would it be? Open? Yeah. What was the code? Ah, crap. It was it OOC something or other? How far back do I have to go? Come on, where's the code? Oh, there we go. OOL3C. Can I click off of this? O 3 L C. Did I put it in wrong? O L 3 C. Oh, there we go. I just mixed one of them up. Oh, Nanico! See ya! Oh, we're going down. Where are we going down? Huh? Ooh! Getting good!
Eek! Realizing that the letters and numbers that code referred to the elevator buttons was a good find, but I shouldn't have tried it all by myself. Maybe there's a reader where I can hold a card over in this elevator. I think the code is an emergency code that can be used to operate the elevator when a card is lost. In any case, I wasn't expecting to be in this predicament. I'm such an idiot. I had to get back to the first floor somehow.
Oh, tough shit, Nanico. You're stuck down here now.
I have such a bad feeling about this. This elevator isn't moving. Doesn't seem to respond to the code again. Maybe I need a different code to go up. That means I'll have to find a way to get back on my own somehow. I'm about to cry. Stupid Ikeda, where did you disappear to?
It's getting nice and creepy.
It's dark. What is this area anyway? I'm sure I'm underground, but could this be? Ah! Son of a bitch! Now I'm super stuck down here. The elevator door. You gotta be kidding me! The buttons don't respond either. Will I really have to explore this dark underground area by myself?
Oh shit!
Yikes! What was it? Jinkies! What was that? My stomach just turned upside down. I can't stay here. Something bad is definitely gonna happen. I had to find a way to get back to the ground floor. I think I heard a strange voice coming from the right, so I should go left.
That does not look good. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. No, let's save here.
several doors, and some kind of liquid on the floor. Oh, what a nasty atmosphere, as if a monster might suddenly appear.
Why am I rhyming?
God damn it! I had to find a way up quickly. I don't see any door handles. All the doors have card readers next to them. Contactless readers. Maybe I can use this card to open them. I really hope it'll work. I wasn't able to make a copy of Thomas's card by now. I guess I'll have to try this one.
Yeah, go on in.
Eek! It just slid open very fast. And I was just thinking of that, and it closed again. In any case, I can use this card here. Is this the quarantine zone? I hope there are no scary monsters here. Anyway, I can use this card to explore the area.
Oh shit, where do we go? Alright, let's, look at the blood.
Cause this liquid on the floor be blood? I better to taste it to find out. Nope, fruit punch. It's all good. I don't really want to think about it. It feels as if I'm smelling oxidized blood just standing here. But if all this is blood, then it's from more than one person. The blood appears to be coming from the other side of that door. What could be up ahead? Maybe someone's accidentally spilled several bags of blood used for blood transfusions. That wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, I don't think that's what it is. Alright, let's go in the locker room.
Anyway, I'll go through this door.
Creepy!
This appears to be a file room. It looks pretty normal, but it makes me curious. I should look around. What's in the locker on the right? Nothing interesting. The only thing that catches my eye are surgical scrubs hanging in here. The rest of the boxes are surgical masks. Gonna need those in a couple years. Is the locker in the center filled with the same things? There's just some cleaning equipment in here. Looks like the mop is dried out. It's a little bit smelly. Not as bad as me, but still. Nothing interesting. I doubt there'll be anything interesting inside. I'll check the locker on the left just in case. This locker is almost empty. There's only a toolbox down here. Me. Since it's empty, I could hide inside of it if I had to. Why am I having such dark thoughts? I don't even want to think about a situation where I'd have to do that.
Also, did they reverse this picture? Because this is the one on the right, and she said the locker on the left.
The cupboard contains disinfected basic medical supplies and documents. I can't read. Nothing unusual about these documents. Looks like some shipping manifest for medicine and medical equipment in the binder. I don't think there's anything strange about them, though. I should look elsewhere. It's empty. There's nothing inside the double-doored cabinet. There's a lot of space in there, though, so maybe they're planning to put something in there later. Anyway, that's not relevant right now. The map. There's a map of this area.
Convenient.
Looks like there's no stairway to the ground floor around here.
Why would they put a map of their creepy underground base? In their creepy underground base.
I guess I'll just have to go back to the elevator. I heard something nasty coming from that direction. Like Akira. I don't want to get too close. Might fall in love. I mean with Akira, obviously, not the monster. But I can't stay here. Perhaps I really should go there.
That was creepy sounding drawer.
There appear to be many documents inside the sliding cabinet. What's this? Is the lock damaged? The keyhole looks a bit skewed. Never mind. I'll browse through the documents.
What is this? Surgical record. Number 23. Shit, Roy Higgins. Roy Higgins' daughter, Ada Higgins. Oh, he's the client. That's what? She had surgery done on her? Here? Oh, that's right. She had, like, remembered something happening to her here? Symptoms: congenital renal dysplasia of the kidneys, which has progressed to end-stage renal failure. Jesus. Currently undergoing dialysis. The client wishes to have a kidney transplant carried out as soon as possible. Oh. It's an illegal organ farm. Ah, of course. I should have known. Considering the age, gender, and physique of the patient, Ada Higgins, the kidneys of H144 believed to be a suitable match. The data of H144 has been attached for reference. If Dr. Harrington has no objections, the transplant surgery will be carried out as planned. The transplant surgery was carried out in the presence of Roy Higgins. Both kidneys were transplanted successfully. Both. Follow up at a later date. Not with the dead person, though. We threw them in the garbage. Immunosuppressive therapy is successful. No signs of rejection. Serum creatine level is normal. After follow-ups have been completed, the patient will be released from the clinic on square. After undergoing dialysis, H144 underwent further organ transplant surgeries. Oh, they're just harvesting all their organs. That's disgusting. Oh, God. For details, see surgical records number 26, 27, and 46. What else was taken from them?
It looks like illegal transplant surgeries are being carried out here. Did Ada Higgins also have a kidney transplant?
Yeah.
But if both kidneys were transplanted, wouldn't the donor be in really bad shape? By which I mean fucking dead? Because you can't survive without kidneys? Without continuously having dialysis, they would die. It looks like people were treated as disposable objects here. There are various records of other transplantations. Shows the surnames of the people who came here. Good God, Jacob has had 12 liver transplants. Apparently Thomas was the doctor who carried out the transplant surgeries after all.
Oh, shit. Well, no wonder somebody would burn him alive for, doing all that.
But why don't I see Jacob's name?
Duh, because he came in here and ripped it apart. That's why the key was all jacked up, or the keyhole. Heh.
I have a feeling that guy might have had a liver transplant or 12. Ah, I see. Jacob came here for the other service that was offered. Tea and biscuits. There's a lovely little restaurant in the back. That scumbag. Huh? There's something strange about this page.
Number 46. Oh, that's the other surgery they did on them. Client, Patricia Werner. Patient.
The next page appears to be missing. There's only a scrap of torn paper in the binder. Someone must have ripped it out. I wonder why. The client's name is Patricia Werner. Could that be Alex Werner's mother? If so, Alex might know more than he's letting on. Little bastard. In which case, this material could be of considerable importance to him. I want to blackmail the shit out of him. Anyway, I've committed most of the pages to memory. I don't need anything else from here. Wait until Ikeda hears about this. He's gonna be pissed. Oh. Alright. I got lost while I was searching for Ikeda. Where could that idiot have gone to? Please come back, Ikeda.
What do you mean, come back? You're the one down here.
I read the medical records about the operation.
Yeah, I know.
What else?
Oh,
Is something jammed in there?
extra paper. The physical abilities of N131. Hearing. You know, not that unusual. Oh, maybe it is unusual if you lack ears. N131 lacks outer ears, and its ear canals are extremely narrow. Since its inner ear nerves are only approximately 60% of the average thickness of those of humans, the hearing of N131 is considered to be worse than the hearing of humans. Why did we even develop this monstrosity if it sucks? Its fighting capabilities are not unlike a 3-year-old child. Maybe we should give up. This was confirmed by the results of the hearing test conducted in the laboratory. For instance, N131 shows a deafness of frequencies higher than 8,000 Hz. The same is observed at volumes of 30 decibels or less. Really? 30 decibels is pretty loud. I mean, it's not loud, but N131 is almost the apartment number I used to live at. Well, creepy. Are you secretly this monster that apparently has shitty hearing? However, this is not believed to interfere with its general behavior. If necessary, the usage of implanted radio transceivers could be considered. Sense of smell. It also likes long walks along the beach. And eats food. In addition to a lack of external ears, N131 lacks a nose. It also lacks eyes. A way to feel anything. It's just kind of like a blob of bones and flesh. The valve-like structure blocks the nasal cavity, preventing water from entering. Alright? Its basic sense of smell is considered to be slightly inferior to humans. It sucks. The result below support these suspicions. Vision. It can't fucking see a single thing. It has no eyes. Moving on. The visual acuity of N131. The visual acuity of N131 is even nominal under light conditions that humans would describe as complete darkness. Really? In the experiment, N131 is shown to have a visual acuity that is the same at 0.001 lux as in normal light circumstances. Huh, well that's cool. So it can super really well see in the dark. We also found that it can see infrared light of 1200 nanometers, which is higher than the frequency of light with a wavelength of 720 nanometers, which is a maximum that can be seen by a human. Oh, did you know that 1200 is a higher number than 720? Wow. Thank you, game. Based on these results, we suggest that 131 is best used at night. Ask your doctor about N131. Suitable operations include seeking out soldiers hidden in dark shadows and eliminating them. You know, even though it has like no other senses. By illuminating areas with infrared light using external devices, it'll be able to operate in complete darkness. You know they have night vision goggles, right? Thermal scopes? You don't need to literally create a monster for that. We didn't consider when sending a monster out to fight soldiers that they might have night vision goggles, and have had them for quite a long time. The monster was promptly murdered. The phrasing is a little weird. Higher wavelengths means lower frequency. Yeah, right? Oh yeah, infrared light is higher frequency, yes. Yeah, it's like, it's bigger wavelength. Right? It's like thicker light, basically. Because ultraviolet's the opposite, right? And then you get up to like all kinds of ionizing radiation. However, really? Remember that thing that I said about soldiers and night vision goggles and shooting him? I guess not. However, although it is immortal, N131's low level of intelligence is still an issue. Is it? I think it's okay for the immortal being that you have created to have a low level of intelligence. That way, it's basically a stupid god, is what you're saying? Ow, my eye. I got something in my eye. I think I'm okay. Infrared is higher wavelength, lower frequency than visible light. And is warm. Oh yeah, people radiate infrared. So the monster would be able to see you in the dark. Like, even if it was total darkness. At 1200 nanometers, the N131 can even see parts of a microwave. Oh. So it will know if your food is ready. Good job, N131. You're gonna be super useful around the kitchen. Oh shit, I'm breaking stuff. Shit. Well. No hand tracking for the rest of this, stream. It just broke. The thing holding it up. Oh well. Set that aside. There we go. The BH procedure was used to get around this problem. About the BH procedure.
A strange piece of paper was jammed in there. I think it says very outrageous things. What is this N131?
Come on, you're smart. You know what it is. It's the monster.
It appears to be about a humanoid creature.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
Could this be the demon of Shironagasu Island? Why was this document jammed in there in the first place? I don't know why, but this is scary. Having seen this, I really feel like I should get out of here.
Alright, how do I leave? I don't... can I don't... There's no door.
I wonder if there's a hidden staircase somewhere that's not on the map. I should keep my eyes peeled for something like that. Rather than just searching for that, it might be better to go to the elevator.
N131 is a pro chef. Even Gordon Ramsay is jealous.
There are dim fluorescent lights. Very efficient. I guess this place is still being used since the lights are on. I should finish investigating this place quickly. I wonder why the color of this light is so gloomy. Why can't it be a warmer color?
There's probably an excellent reason for that, but I don't actually know. Fluorescent lights are, like, really high, color temperature, like 5,000 or so, maybe higher than that. Whereas incandescent are 2,700K. Can I leave, please?
What am I thinking? Hiccups.
What? Hiccups?
I feel cold and I'm shivering all over. I'm sure this is because of this island. I don't need anything else in this room. I should go back where I came from. I really hope when I get back to the ground floor, I won't have to find out that everyone has been killed. That would super suck. What am I thinking? Hiccups.
Yeah, you're thinking of hiccups. That's all.
Bet you wish you could save. Could there be something inside?
so super glad I came into this room.
What's in this room? Formalin specimens? Looks like a collection of so many nasty things. What are these samples? They look strange. I should take a look. Oh, and a book. The Reading Rainbow.
On the
On the shelves, I can see eerie things that have been preserved with formalin. No, to be more precise, after being fixed with formalin, the heat specimens were preserved in ethyl alcohol. Delicious. They appear to be human organs and deep-sea fish.
So you basically have like a whole bunch of delicious alcoholic beverages here. You could drink ethyl alcohol. I mean, actually, ethanol is the active ingredient in all alcoholic beverages.
Maybe the deep-sea fish were fixed with Davidson's liquid. Not that I care, though. Not that I care about you, Davidson, baka. There appears to be a preserved heart in bad shape, too. Could the person that belonged to have died of dilated cardiomyopathy? I'm gonna open it up and find out. The best use of my time right now. In any case, what a strange way to display these. Why do they display the human specimens and the fish ones randomly mixed together?
I don't think they're displaying them. I think they're storing them.
What does it all mean?
I don't know.
They're human brains and lungs. There also appears to be a preserved cookie cutter shark. Son of a bitch. What's the deal with the people from this mansion and cookie cutter sharks? Such a strange taste. Although, I can understand why they'd have a collection of human organs here, I don't understand why there are marine animals as well. What could it mean?
They just think I'm cool, I guess.
On the lower shelves are some fetus specimens and strangely shaped humanoid ones. There are some strange heads as well. They appear to be different from humans. I don't really want to think about it, but they look like the demon of Shironagasu Island. Maybe I'm thinking too much. I need to drink some of this alcohol. Relax. There's a preserved four-fingered hand. It looks like the handprints of the painting in the hallway of the mansion. Perhaps I'm just imagining things.
You better hope so.
It looks like there are many specimens in the back. To be honest, I don't want to look at them. Yikes. I think I've checked everything I need to see in this room. It appears to be a specimen storage room. Of course, this is not something you would find in a normal mansion.
Huh. I was just about to say, it's very much like Resident Evil.
It looks like Ikeda was right about the organ trade happening here. There might be an operating room somewhere down here. No way. That idiot Ikeda. I hope they're not harvesting his organs right now. They would be getting such stupid organs. Why would they bother? They're gonna harvest his brain, and then the person they give it to is gonna be a fucking moron. Ikeda. In any case, I've seen everything in this room, so I should look elsewhere. Beep beep. Backing up. Looks like this door won't open. If I can make a copy of Thomas's card, I might be able to open it. I should try something else for now.
I guess the blood door.
This fluorescent light is so dim and gloomy. The light makes the area look even eerier. Why isn't it a bit brighter? The cold color. I wonder if it's a daylight fluorescent lamp. Doesn't matter. I have more important things to think about right now. I should look elsewhere.
Alright, we're ready for the blood door. How long have I been streaming? Almost 3 hours? What time is it? Oh, getting close to 4. There we go.
The door at the back. Motherfucker! Looks like this card doesn't open this door. It's kind of creepy, so I'm actually glad I can't open it.
I'm scared. Oh, no, you're not. Actually, you might be. These games are pretty creepy. I just didn't take you for somebody who gets scared easily. I could be wrong, though. I would say that I don't either, but apparently that's not true.
I wonder what's behind this door. No, wait. Why would I even want to know that?
Well, you better leave.
Would the red card unlock this door? Maybe the other side is more important than this area. I don't think there's a stairway that goes to the first floor behind this door. It would make no sense to have an emergency staircase behind a locked door. Unless you're a real prick when you design this place. I should look elsewhere. But I'm curious now if I can open it somehow. I could also hack it by connecting my personal 110 to the wires. That would take a lot of time, so I'll do it later.
But what do I do? Like the pipes.
Some kind of pipes are passing through. Looks like a gas pipe, but it could be an electric pipe or water pipe. Anyway, something is being piped into all the rooms.
Not this room.
The pipes are pretty rusty. I'm gonna get tetanus just looking at them. That doesn't matter. Staring at pipes won't get me anywhere. A contactless card reader. They're on all the doors, so I guess this has to be a high security area. Are all the doors that can be opened with this card quarantine level 2? I wonder if the doors that can't be opened with it are level 3 or higher. What could be behind them? If I keep staring at the floor too much, I'll lose my balance and fall down. Feeling dizzy? I should stop staring at the floor. Stop staring at the floor, Nanako! Stop! Stop doing it!
Oh, here we go. Something different. Whenever this comes up, you know, investigation time is over.
I wonder if the laboratory where they experimented on N131 is up ahead. Could the strange blood markings in the mansion have been made by the creature that escaped from here? That thing I saw outside my window? Maybe. Anyway, staying here is much too dangerous. I should try and find a staircase and get back to the ground floor. I'm scared. I have to go back to the elevator.
Shit, this is creepy.
I have a nagging feeling that something will jump out at me, and I won't be ready for it.
Well, there's literally nowhere for something to jump out of.
Well, I could be ready for nothing. Perhaps mentally prepared? The only thing that can keep me moving onward is my mental resolve.
Oh yeah, you've shown a lot of mental resolve this whole time, Naniko. Fuck me.
Eek! I think my heart just skipped a few beats. The fluorescent light just blinked. Is the power supply unstable? Jeesh. It'll take more than that just to startle me. Eek! No, actually, that really did scare me to bits.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared me.
Is someone there? Eek! Oh no, that's it! The same creature I saw before! I have to get out of here!
Oh no, it's gonna be timed, isn't it? It's gonna be timed.
I'm not ready!
Naniko's gonna die. Where should I go? Oh, to hide.
I should be safe in a room with a security lock.
They only lock from the outside, you fool!
No time to waste.
Get in there!
I certainly find the room.
Get in the fucking locker!
I think I'll be safe in here, but I should hide just in case. This is like that game Outlast.
I'll hide in the locker. Cabinet. Wait. Is there anything we know about this monster that would make one of these choices better than the other? I don't think so. Let's try saving. And hiding in the locker.
Ah, the locker. I should be able to hide in there. I should get inside quickly.
Oh no, it's too late. I chose the locker. Hopefully it's wood. No, they're the same. They're like this one and this one. They're like right next to each other. Oh shit. This isn't fucking scary at all.
Well, I'm inside the locker, but it's hard to keep my balance because I have to stand on a toolbox. Thanks to that, I can look into the room through these slits. If it comes into this room, no, what a stupid thing to think. That will never happen. It has a fucking card key. Eek. Oh, what was that sound just now? Huh?
Oh. Maybe don't talk.
What? It came into the room? But how could it open the door? This is bad. If it knows I'm in here, it'll kill me.
You don't know that. It could be friendly. That document didn't say anything about its disposition.
Can't make a sound. Toolbox is out of balance. This is sound. Eek! I think it just looked at me.
No, it's just looking straight. You're fine.
It's my imagination. Maybe I'm okay. I don't think it saw me.
Okay, bye.
I'm shaking. I don't know if I can keep my balance.
Shit. I think you're right about the cabinet.
Help, 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 help.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, it's leaving. Did it leave? Phew! I can't believe I survived that. Anyway, I have to try to get out of here and not get caught by it.
Fuck you.
Huh? What just happened? I was attacked by that creature and... my head is spinning. It's so dark. I can't see anything. Where am I? Eek! What's the sound? It's kind of slimy. Eek!
Is it eating your leg?
What is this place? It's full of corpses. Eek! Ouch! Is something nibbling on my leg? Is this gonna eat me?
I think so.
Oh, our corpses here! Eek! My legs! My legs are... Oh, no, 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 no! Please don't eat me! Help! No, Ikeda! Ikeda! Help me, help me!
Oh, it looks like I died. Oh.
Oh. It's dark here. I'm feeling sleepy. I'm sure this is just a bad dream. I'm sure I'll wake up soon. I've had enough of this. Getting eaten sucks. Such a horrible dream. I just want to wake up.
Well, I think we died. Yeah. We died. Right, that's credits.
Wow.
Hide in the cabinet.
I remember that there's a space out at the bottom of the cabinet. Look, I'm alive again. I should be safe there. Probably not really, but whatever, fuck it. We gotta try. Anyway, I died quickly. No, I'm scared. I should be okay in here, but what if it comes into this room? No, I'm gonna be fine, definitely. Huh? What's that sound? Huh? Oh no. Footsteps. It came into the room. Oh, how? How did it manage to open the door? If it finds me here, it's definitely gonna kill me. Eek! No. I should be quiet. That report is correct. I have to stay out of the light.
Oh yeah, I can't hear very well, right?
Ick, if it can see me through the gap, I'm done for. Oh, it sounds friendly. It's right next to me. No, I'm shaking. Must stop shaking. Help, 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 help.
You gonna jump scare me again? Yes.
Huh? Did it leave?
That's what you thought last time. Don't fall for it. She's smart.
No, I don't feel safe yet. There's no sign of it. Looks like it's not here anymore. I'm safe. No, too soon to think that. I have to slip away so it won't find me somehow.
I'm gonna save again. I never know when that thing is gonna come and kill me. Alright, well, it's after 4 o'clock, and we survived. So, I think we'll pick this up next time. Which will be, I don't know, soon-ish, but there's other games that I want to play. So, probably... Oh, geez, what the heck is stuck to me? Probably sometime, maybe this week, but maybe next week. I'm also going to play Rhythm Heaven again, more Sakura Wars, and there's another game I want to try called Triangle Strategy that just came out. And there might even be another one that I don't remember. But certainly Sakura Wars. I've actually been pretty excited to play that one again. What is yes to? Which game? I like to judge how much people like them. Which games? Yeah, Rhythm Heaven! We got another half the game to go, I think. We got like at least another stream out of it. And I've been looking up the Game Boy Advance one. I should be able to play it. It's all in Japanese, but because I can't play the DS one, there's no way to connect it. And I think it didn't come out for any other system. It was just like Game Boy Advance, DS, and Wii. Alright, well, it's been a good night. I'm really liking where this game is going. definitely getting creepier and creepier. It has still a lot of silly nonsense in it, but it's getting better. Getting better and better. Visual novels tend to do this, in my opinion. Or in my experience, they tend to be like okay at first, and then steadily just suck you in more and more. Hopefully mine does the same. We'll see. I'll send you a link once I get it uploaded. That's probably going to be in a couple days though, since I need to keep checking. Need to go over everything a couple times. And then figure out how to export it. I think I know how, but I gotta make sure. Alright, and then I'll see you again soon. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I don't know for sure, but I think so. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Sorry I can't wave goodbye, but goodbye! Any interest in raiding Vanya? Might as well do that, right? You like Vanya? Sure. I mean, she's playing Elden Ring, so I probably can't really stay and watch, but I don't want to be spoiled too much on it. Raid channel. Oh, this is so cool. You can just pick raid channel and then click it. Oh, that's so much better than having to type it in. Oh, and it even shows a preview. Oh, this is so cool. I've never used this. There's a little like thing in OBS. All right, let's start raid. You don't really need to have a raid message, but you can say made with love if you want. Even though I'm not a maid today. Alright. Thanks again for watching. See you later. Bye!